JLD here, and welcome to MSTR Today. In this show, we talk about Rumble continuing to stack Bitcoin and what that means for other Bitcoin treasury companies. We talk about the M2 global liquidity supply and how that relates to MSTR. We talk about how the bears are just so intolerable and why. And then we talk about this unbelievable quote by Michael Saylor that happened within the last 24 hours. You're going to want to just absorb this quote, plus an incredible video clip of Michael Saylor and oh so much more. Now, this video is not financial advice. I would truly appreciate any comment you put below. Thank you in advance for just commenting for support. That's very meaningful. If you don't have time for a comment, just hit a like. But thank you for commenting anything, where you're coming from, what you're thinking, and let's dive on in. We're going to kick today off with a post from Chris Pavlovsky. He was showing this Rumble post about how Rumble purchased 17.1 million in Bitcoin. So now, so far, approximately 188 Bitcoin in Rumble's treasury as of this morning. So just another example of another company continuing to stack. We have Michael Saylor coming in here saying congratulations on the launch of a Bitcoin treasury strategy at Rumble. So Saylor is always around. He's always supporting this. It is great stuff. And it leads me to my next post from Bitcoin Archive. Bitcoin adoption by public companies went parabolic in 2024. 2025 is going to be fire. I mean, obviously, like nothing in 2017, 18 a sliver, 19 a sliver, 2020 strategy joins the fray, 2021, little downtick in 22, uptick in 23, and then 24, massive. Now it's pretty, don't want to say funny, but just the realistic reality of this is about this line right here, the 500,000 line and below. This is all strategy. So the best all the other companies can do so far is around 91,000 Bitcoin. So it's time to step up. Public corporations, you're starting to do so by dipping your toe in, but strategy is, of course, leading the way with a massive moat and a massive lead they will never relinquish. Chris shares, strategy is uniquely positioned to benefit disproportionately from Bitcoin's function as a Veblen good. Veblen goods are products that become increasingly desirable as their price increases because it signals status and exclusivity. Due to its absolute scarcity, Bitcoin is the ultimate Veblen good. The higher the price of Bitcoin, the greater demand, because owning one Bitcoin becomes more and more of a status symbol. By extension, as the largest public corporate holder of Bitcoin, the higher the price of Bitcoin, the more status strategy accrues. And the more status strategy accrues, the more attention, influence, and capital it will capture as more and more individuals and institutions seek to associate with it, creating a self-reinforcing cycle. Mind blown. Bitcoin strategy and Veblen goods. 10K, nobody really wants it. 100K, it's getting more interesting. 1 million, 10 million, strategies at the top, baby. Let's go. Michael says, lots of people are sharing charts comparing Bitcoin to the trailing global M2. But have you seen a chart comparing MSTR to the trailing global M2? I apologize in advance to all the bears. The party is over. The age of the bulls is upon us. Boom, boom. And here you have MSTR. Here it is. And then, of course, the trailing M2 is showing this direction coming up in the future. Time will tell, of course, because all charts are wrong until the very few percentile are proven right. But hey, let's just talk about the M2. Let's go. BitStrategy wants us to know that suggesting that leverage is the only reason MSTR trades at a premium or has volatility in MNAV is absurd. It places zero value on our accretive equity raises, the method through which we have purchased the majority of our Bitcoin. It also ignores any impact to MNAV volatility from the equity raises themselves. In March 2025, it is verging on misleading and deceptive to describe strategy as a leveraged Bitcoin equity. Of course, we do use leverage, but this description ignores our primary mechanism for raising capital and accreting Bitcoin, issuing equity. We are not just a leveraged Bitcoin equity. We are a Bitcoin treasury company. Period. End of story. And BitStrategy follows up by saying, hey, imagine you founded a company of your own, startup from scratch, you and a couple pals. Imagine you get listed, go public, institutional. You run it for 3 decades. You outperform 100% of the S&P 500 over a period of more than 4 years, which, by the way, happened to be the last 4 years. You return thousands of percent to your loyal investors, create billions upon billions of dollars of shareholder value. You load up on X, eagerly anticipating a warm response from the investor community, only to find a bunch of traders are telling you you've been doing it all wrong and you need to change the strategy ASAP. Laugh my ass off. And this is what X is. This is what traders are. This is what everybody who thinks they know what they're talking about and comes in with so much authority and confidence. And they're like, you should change everything, even though strategy is the best performing asset in the past 4 years. It is not even close. And if you were to ask me my prediction, it's going to be even more of a joke in the next 4, 8, and 12 years to come. Of course, only time will tell, but these bears, they are intolerable. I have more on this later. Adam says, if you are sold on Bitcoin, go with MSTR. If you have high conviction, the lever play makes sense. You aren't wrong. This will be a $1 trillion company. And this is my attitude. I have so much conviction in Bitcoin and I have cold storage of Bitcoin and I always will. But because my conviction in Bitcoin is so high, my conviction in strategy is obviously so high. And it's so fun being part of the strategy vision and the strategy team and Michael Saylor's just entire team and his process, what he's going through. I love this deal. So, man, I am sticking around. Thanks, Adam. And now it's British Hodl's turn to share with us Michael Saylor's most epic quote and then to expound upon it. Michael Saylor said, Bitcoin is the 8th largest asset in the world. It's about to become the largest asset in the world in the next 48 months. So Michael Saylor just laid it down straight up. This was in a speech that he gave a couple days ago. I'll be sharing some of that speech coming up here shortly. But I love this conviction and I agree with it. British Hodl follows up and says, as always, my question stands, what does Saylor know? Why did MSTR acquisition jets turn on so hard and so fast? Why did they run through 3 years of buying capital in 3 months? Why did capital raise just suddenly start dropping on MSTR from the sky after years of small raises? We are about to find out what Saylor knows, and it will be glorious. Yes, it will be glorious. And now I have an amazing 3-minute highlight clip from a recent Saylor talk. So Michael, take it away. So check it out. I know we're all looking to stack more Bitcoin and MSTR, and to do that, we need more fiat. So let's chat about our sponsor, ShipStation. We all know the market can seem pretty chaotic at times, but if you're in charge of order fulfillment for your business, you already understand chaos. While we might not be able to help calm the chaos in the market, ShipStation is here to help when it comes to shipping and fulfillment. I've used ShipStation to easily automate shipping to customers around the globe. My favorite part about the platform, managing orders in one simple dashboard makes an otherwise massive task feel pretty darn simple. Plus, ShipStation not only integrates with the services and selling channels you already use, it's also the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers. ShipStation hooks you up with discounts up to 88% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates, and up to 90% off FedEx rates. Calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to shipstation.com/MSTR to sign up for your free trial or click the pinned comment below this video. That's shipstation.com/MSTR. And thank you for supporting our sponsors that allow myself and my team to continue to produce these daily videos for you for free. Now back to the show.
A lot of people, they think of it as an asset, you think of it as a property, but what we know to be true is that Bitcoin is actually a network, and it's not just any network. It's not an information network. It's an energy network. It's a conservative network. I can send $1 billion from me to you. I lose it. You have it. That is the conservation of energy in cyberspace. So when you start to visualize Bitcoin as a digital energy network, what you realize is that trillions of dollars of digital commerce will flow over that network. The banking system of the world is going to rebuild itself on a digital energy network. We're going to have 40,000 banks that'll be settling with each other in real time, finally, moving billions, tens of billions, or hundreds of billions of dollars an hour over a pure digital network. right? So if you look at the world and imagine digital energy moving around the world, and then you ask the question, would you want to own it or would you want to ignore it? It's an important question. And of course, I think some of you might have seen the cyber blackout of X yesterday and all the cyber attacks. The last and most important metaphor is when we have open digital energy flowing, it is a commerce network. But when we reverse that digital energy into a shield, it becomes a defense system. Bitcoin's a digital defense system. Bitcoin messages, data authentications, transactions, they're unstoppable, uncorruptible, immutable, immune to tampering by any known cyber threat. You can protect the United States commercial and military and financial systems behind a wall of digital energy. And that's exactly how we will do it. Even Elon Musk pointed out, the AIs don't know how to hack Bitcoin. They can spoof you out of your money. They can convince you that there's someone they're not. There's no way to trick an 800 exahash digital wall that's based on modern encryption. The AIs won't get through that.
And there you have it, another episode of MSTR Today. I truly hope you enjoyed. And if you did, hit a like, give me a comment below. I'd love to know where you're watching from, what you're thinking. Just comment for support. It all means a lot. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So just curate those 5. And as I like to say, it's inevitable. As Michael Saylor likes to say, there is no second best. So enjoy that out clip from Michael Saylor. Plus, I have a little special treat for you. It's a song from Mark Hanna. He sent this to me a couple days ago. And it's just a really fun AI parody song of MSTR and Bitcoin. So I hope it sends you off into your Thursday in a nice way. And again, there is no second best.
What's the second best? There is no second best.
I woke up this morning, Bitcoin on the low, 90% in BTC. My heart's in the flow. MSTR drumming in red or green, candles climb the sky. Volatility's my mistress in a Bitcoin eye. The charts are wild, the river, red candles bite my soul. Down in hands grip tight, but the fear takes its toll. I pray into the god of chaos, let's go. I cry through the crypto storm where the bulls and bears fly. Oh, volatility's on fire, I love it this way. Bitcoin's wild heartbeat calling me to stay. Screams like a prophet causing me to pray. Bitcoin whales laughing, let's go. They say it's just another day. It's just another day. Covered calls on MSTR. Sold the sky too soon. Price soared past my strike. No delta, oh the tune. Cash secured, puts 15 below. Stock dropped like a stone. Red candles stacking high, leave me trembling alone. But when the green breaks through, oh my soul takes flight. Buying ain't selling, not selling's my fight. Diamond hands forever, I'll never let it go. Volatility's my lover in this crypto rodeo. Oh, volatility's on fire, I'll love it this way. Bitcoin's wild heartbeat calling me to stay. Screams like a prophet causing me to pray. Bitcoin whales laughing, let's go. They say it's just another day. It's just another day. The Dow's a freight train, Nasdaq's a stream, S&P's whispering through my volatility dream. I'm a hobo of numbers, a king for an hour, rising with the peak, feeling that Bitcoin power. But when the Red Sea crashes, anxiety's my chain. Ghost trades haunt my vision, driving me insane. I stare at the screen, praying wrestle to the night. Bitcoiner's addiction in the volatility light. Oh, volatility's on fire, I love it this way. Bitcoin's wild heartbeat calling me to stay. Screams like a prophet causing me to pray. Bitcoin whales laughing, let's go. They say it's just another day. It's just another day. Some call it madness, some call it greed. I call it living on the edge of my need. Bitcoin's not crypto, I know it in my bones. Maxed it to the core, through the market's loans. The bell rings at 4, but my eyes don't rest. Volatility siren pulls me to the test. With a new high rising, I'll stake my claim. Bitcoiners lose in this endless game. So here's to the MSTR and the volatility crew. Riding the waves where the whales swim and play, with diamond hands stay. I'll never let go, singing let's go through the Bitcoiner show. So here's to the MSTR and the volatility crew. Riding the waves where the whales swim and play, with diamond hands stay. I'll never let go, singing let's go through the volatility show. So here's to the maxes, the volatility crew. Riding the waves where the blockchain runs true. With diamond hands stay, I'll never let go.
What's the second best? There is no second best.